Hi guys, it's Kay. Today I'm going to show you how to make chili pie. If you love chili, you're going to love this chili pie recipe. It's really good. The only difference is chili has beans. This recipe does not have beans. It has a lot of ingredients, so instead of me telling you right now, I'm just going to list them right after this. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, first step is to melt the butter in the skillet. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter and melt it. Okay, so butter's all melted. So now we're going to saute the onions and the garlic until they are soft. Okay, so now the garlic and onions have been sauteed and they are soft. So now we're going to add the sausage. I'm using sweet Italian sausage from the supermarket. So just add the sausage. Make sure you remove it from the casing and just add it to the skillet. While you're cooking it, make sure you're breaking up the meat and cook it for about 10 minutes, okay? Okay, so now the sausage is cooked. Now we're going to add the chili powder. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder. I'm using a half a teaspoon, so that's why I have to do it twice. But 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Okay, and now we're going to do a half of a teaspoon of oregano leaves. Alright, and we are going to add salt and pepper. Okay? Salt is about 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm just going to throw like a pinch of salt in there. Okay, and just sprinkle that around. I don't want too much salt. Also, same thing with the pepper. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of pepper here. All right. Okay. All right. So next we add about 1 pound of ground beef. So we're going to add that. Make sure that you cook the ground beef until it is brown. And then after you do that, we will stir in the tomato sauce, okay? Okay, so now all the meats are brown and done. So now it's time to add the 1/8 ounce of tomato sauce. And of course, mix that all in together and bring to a simmer. Oh, before you put the sauce in, guys, once the meat is brown, make sure that you drain the grease. There's going to be a lot of grease. Make sure you drain the grease before you add the tomato sauce, okay? So I'm going to stir this together and bring it to a simmer, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see this, but it is simmering. So I'm going to add the cheese now. You add about 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. So I'm going to add that. Okay? Okay, guys, so while that is back there on the stove, simmering, melting the cheese, now I'm going to do the toppings. So we are going to start with 3/4 cup of milk. Okay, so we have the milk. Now we're going to add the flour. 2/3 cup of flour. Also 2 tablespoons of cornmeal. 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of butter, melted butter. Also, guys, if you do not want to use the 1 tablespoon of butter, you can also use a tablespoon of oil, okay? Now, we're going to beat vigorously with the mixer. Okay, all done. This is what it should look like. Okay, now we're going to set that aside. Grab an 8x8 pie pan or a 9-inch pie pan. Grab the meat that was in the skillet. Pour that in here. That's a lot of meat. Ooh, look at the cheese. All melted. It looks delicious. Smells good too. Well, we are not done yet. Almost done. Okay, so got all the meat in here. Now, I love cheese, so I'm going to add a little bit more cheese on top of the meat here. Okay? Woo. That looks good. Yes. Okay, so far this is what we have here. We have the meat. And I put some extra cheese on top. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Alright, now we're going to do the topping. Okay? Put the topping on top. And then after that, put it in the stove at 425 for about 25 minutes or until the topping is golden and puffy. Okay? Okay, so now I put the topping on. I'm just going to spread it all around, make it even on top here while the stove is still heating up. Okay, there you have it, guys. So that's the topping on top of the chili pie mixture. I am going to heat this in the stove. Remember I said bake it at 425 for 25 minutes or until golden and puffy. Okay? So I'm going to put that in the stove right now. And then I'll be right back once it's done. Okay, so this is the chili pie. Chili pie. See that? Okay. Now, gonna get a spoonful here. Ooh. Still hot, so be careful. Put that on here. Ooh, yum. With this chili pie, I find that it's really good to serve with a salad or even corn. But there you are. Nice hot chili pie.